Welcome everyone to another Structure Deck unboxing. This time around we're going to be looking at Powercode Link. This one actually came out on August 10th of 2018, and so in fact it is one of the newer ones, and as the name suggests, Link. There's actually Link monsters in here and Link monster support. It's also first edition, as you can see, so let's go ahead and get right to it. If you take a look at the back, here's the quick lineup. Let me just go ahead and quickly show you that in case you're interested in seeing that. There we go. So 3 monsters in the extra deck, as you can see. Yeah, so the link to Cyber's power is what it says right there. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. As always, you know the drill. Just going to be opening it up, and just so we take a look at it at the same time in terms of what is actually in here, let's do it. Alright, that's it for that. Perfect. And then get rid of this little thing here. And we're going to start with this beginner's guide, which is pretty useless for us because we're not going to be looking at that, but that's the, you know, how to play, of course. Here is the play mat. Let me quickly go ahead and show this. Try to open it up. There we go. So it's themed, of course, to this deck. There we go. Look at that. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. Oh, this whole Cybers thing, you know, with links. Not everyone's the biggest fan, and technically I'm not either when it comes to this whole Link stuff that came out, but I'm actually very excited that the new rules are going to go back into actually making Synchros and Exceed and basically all other extra deck monsters relevant, a lot more relevant again, and not just Links, because that actually shows that, you know, they're also going to be bringing out some additional support for those types of extra decks. Oh my god, that was like the hardest damn thing to unwrap ever. Ever. Okay. Get rid of that. There, sorry, I wasn't talking there. Alright, so the first one that we got is actually Powercode Talker. As you can see, the Fire Link, of course. Let's go ahead and quickly just show this here. It's always nice to get a first edition, of course. So it just says, it's actually very generic. Very generic. As you can see, 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field. Negate that target's effects until the end of the turn. Once per turn, if the card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation. Quick effect, you contribute 1 monster this card points to, and this card's attack becomes double its original attack. So that's pretty cool. It's actually a fairly solid 2300 attack. Next one is Segmental Dragon. There we go. Alright. And then you can clearly see right there. You can normal summon / shut this card without attributing, but its original attack / defense becomes half. Once per turn, if this normal summons / set card is on the field. Interesting. Cool. Alright, there we go. That's another one. And there's actually 3 more. Sea Archiver. Water level 3. Cybers as well. I'm not going to read the entirety of the effect because I know that you don't really want me to do that for all the cards. So that's that one. When we got Flame Buffalo. I always thought this was a hilarious artwork and name. It's actually kind of cool as far as how that looks. That's a bit of a short effect here. You basically drawing some cards. That's cool. And then Lady Debug, the last super rare. And there's the effect. You can add from your deck to your hand. Pretty cool. Actually, some really good cards. I mean, it is a structure deck. We haven't done a structure deck in the last like 3 videos or so. Well, here's the cards really quick. We got Data Corn first of all. Then we got Garbage Collector. All right. Then we got oh my god, this name was always like Anti-Lion. We got Storm Cipher. Look at that. Level 4, 2400 attacker. What could it be? Well, it says cannot attack directly or attack monsters in any extra monster zone. Unaffected by monster effects. It's definitely a very interesting card when it comes to the whole Link and extra monster zone and not. We got Cyber's Gadget, Juragetto, Mecha Phantom Beast Tetherwolf, Reborn Tango, 2 copies of Reborn Tango actually, Skullmeister, Goblin Deber, Phantom Sky Blaster, Genix Ally Birdman, Effect Veiler, always nice to have a first edition, that right there, Magical Merchant, Cosmic Compass, and Launcher Commander. As you can see, a lot of these cards are actually very new cards. It's difficult to actually be like, oh yeah, there's a good combination of old and new. Not necessarily so in these. We got Cynet Storm, Nightbeam, Offerings to Do, that's an older card of course, Forbidden Chalice, a little bit of older as well, Scapegoat, that's old, but it works really well with Link monsters, which is why it's actually limited. Swords of Revealing Light, can't go wrong with that. Reasoning, Fires of Doomsday, also an older card but really good. 1 for 1, that's also great. Terraforming, and oh my god, a lot of really good cards. But hey, that's why it's a structure deck, right? So there's all the spell line. I'm just gonna, I know they're all random there. Packet Link, Wild Tornado, Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare, Blazing Mirror Force, definitely, you know, better Mirror Forces than the original. Trap Stun, Save Stone, Call of the Haunted, Reckless Greed, and Debunk. So you do get some older ones here, such as Trap Stun, Call the Haunted, Reckless Greed. Those are older trap cards, but still viable. Then we get 2 more links. The first one is Traffic Ghost. It's a Link 3 monster that says just 3 monsters. It's the most generic I can get for a 3. And it has 3 down arrows pointing in all 3 of the down ones. Alright, so that's cool. And then we got Lane Forensis. The problem with these is that they don't have effects. You know, it's a Link 2 monsters, so they're very easy to bring out because they're just basic monsters, you know, in terms of materials, but that's about it. But they don't have effects. I mean, that one does. It's actually okay, but it was one of the definitely weirder variants because it's the whole introduction of Cybers, which obviously nowadays is really good, but if you take a look at what it came out with initially, a lot of really great cards here and there when it comes to some support, but overall as a deck, yes, it's structured deck, but it could use a lot of work actually. It definitely could, and it's gonna have to use a lot of work if you actually wanna, you know, go ahead and upgrade this to a viable deck. The holographics, or the foils I should say, I don't know why I say holographics sometimes. The foils are actually pretty damn good. Lady Debug and Flame Buffalo specifically have a lot of great support when it comes to generating advantage, or not losing advantage at least, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's about it for the deck. It was actually a little bit of a faster one, but as you can see, that is the entirety of the deck right there. So, as always, leave a like, comment, let me know what you think of the deck.